So thank you, Ruja, and thank you to all of our presenters and to all of our award winners. We're coming into the last part of our program, which I think you will find just as inspiring and is a terrific follow-up to Rujana's comments about the next generation. So to set the stage for that, I want to introduce Andrea Lombard, who is one of the program committee members and has been very active in working with some of the student organizations who will also have materials out in the atrium at the reception. So Andrea will give you a little bit more about that.
Hello, everyone. It is quite an honor to be here. My name is Andrea Lombard. I'm a fifth-year media studies major, and I'm also the founder of FemTech Berkeley. I want to just take a quick moment to thank Camille and the team for letting me be a part of this amazing process of planning this event, letting me attend meetings and watch how they work, letting me ask questions, and getting really amazing insight from all the women on the team, and it's been an invaluable experience. I also want to thank Citrus and the Bannertown Institute for supporting FemTech, because without the rooms that they've given us and access to the Invention Lab, I don't think FemTech would be as amazing as it is today. I'm really excited to introduce these student groups because all of these organizations are individually doing incredible things to create spaces that are diverse and inclusive and very welcoming. And without that, it's just really, really valuable what all of these clubs are providing. And I hope that all of you will kind of take the time to meet the leaders of these clubs and ask them about the programs that they've spent a lot of time developing and creating for other UC Berkeley students and the community, and just find out more about what they're doing. So just to start, Zoe from FemTech Berkeley.
Hello, my name is Zoe. I am a third-year anthropology major, and I'm also the ACC representative and social media manager for FemTech here at Berkeley. And FemTech, as Andrea sort of mentioned, is a new club here on campus. We're the first interdisciplinary tech organization here at Cal, which means that we are trying to increase the gender diversity in the tech field, and we also hope to increase the amount of non-STEM majors in the tech field, because oftentimes, at least for me, it can feel that if you're not studying computer science, you're not studying engineering, then there's no reason for you to be involved in tech. But we hope to show our students that that's not the case. And so through coding workshops and through volunteer organization or opportunities with other local schools in the Bay Area, and through the speaker series where we listen to very inspiring women, we hope to increase the amount of interest in the tech field and hopefully qualify our club members for future internships and jobs. So, thank you. And also, if you would like to learn more about FemTech, we have a table just outside this auditorium, and I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Hello, I'm excited to be here as well. My name is Molly Nicholas. I'm a first-year PhD student in the Hybrid Ecologies Lab with Eric Paulos. As we heard earlier today, some people described technology as being about problem solving and also about being mission-driven. If there's one phrase that does not describe my middle school experience, it's mission-driven. I don't know if you had a different time, but we invited 30 middle school girls to our lab to do an event. And I wanted to include some element of crafting. That's how I kind of got involved in engineering. When I look back, that's kind of the beginning of where it started for me, crafting and costume design. So when we created this event, I knew I wanted it to be about crafting, which is both very friendly and fun, and there's a lot of new technology now that allows you to do crafting with engineering. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with circuit stickers, but that's one of my favorite tools. So we used conductive copper tape, and we had the girls come in and build these little lantern LEDs. So they first built a circuit here on this template that we designed, and then they designed these lanterns. A bunch of them are actually on display inside the Tech Museum for you to go and play around with and see what they created. We also wanted them to think about what they would do if they had access to magic, which is kind of what technology really is. A lot of them didn't have clear ideas. Like I said, middle school isn't exactly a mission-driven time. But we wanted to give them the tools so that whenever they do find their passion, they'll have a tool that they can use to solve whatever problems they want to tackle. So we were very excited to do that. You can check out their examples over there. And I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing so far? Good? Awesome. So my name is Abigail Jacob, but most people know me as Abby. I'm currently the Internal Vice President for Engineering Student Council. A little bit about us is that our mission is to serve as the representative of the student body, specifically the engineering community. We support engineering societies in reaching their full potential. This is kind of encouraging. We represent over 70 societies, including FemTech. Thank you for joining us. What we do is we offer resources. We connect them to industries, making sure that they have the funds to go to their conferences, making sure they have a space, a place for collaboration. And I think that's a very beautiful thing. And we get to work with amazing clubs like FemTech and all these clubs like BESA. We also hold Engineers Week, so if you're interested in being part of Engineers Week this year, feel free to talk to me outside. We'll be right next to FemTech. We also hold the Blue and Gold Dinner, where we celebrate the presidents of our current engineering organizations. And on top of that, we have a new project called the Intercollegiate Engineering Conference. If any of you are interested in being part of that, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Camila Moreno. I'm a peer academic counselor with the Educational Opportunity Program. And so EOP serves mostly first generation, low income, historically underrepresented students. And within that, we give students the opportunity to get academic planning, have some financial assistance, and we also refer them out to other campus resources. So as of last spring, 2016, the EOP STEM mentorship program was established. And this is because a lot of historically underrepresented students, they do not get the same opportunities as other students do within the science field. So through the EOP STEM mentorship program, we are encouraging them to explore this professional area by giving them either leadership opportunities, providing them with workshops and also tours and panels. We have gone to Google. Currently, right now, we have some of our students going to Pandora. So we provide them with a lot of resources in order to encourage them to explore the field. So we're gonna be outside, and we are also located at Cesar Chavez 119, if y'all would be interested in seeing what else we can do. Thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dante Alvarado Leon, and I'm one of the co-founders of Mentorum. Mentorum is a mobile application connecting students with professionals for mentorship. We're kind of bringing technology to mentoring. And this semester, we launched our first cohort of Mentorum. We have 50 Berkeley undergrads, and we connect in with 50 Google employees through our virtual platform. To give you a few data points and stats on our members of our cohort this semester, 80% of the students are consider themselves low income, 80% are first generation students, and 52% of our cohort are women, and 48% are men. And so we really celebrate diversity at Mentorum. I'm a fourth year here at Berkeley studying business. And come check out our booth if you have any questions. We're also looking for partnerships, looking out for mentors. So swing by and ask away any questions you may have. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susie, and I'm on the leadership team for Pioneers in Engineering. So PI started in 2008 when a group of students noticed that there's a huge gap in the Bay Area high school public system and their involvement in computer science education. And so we run a series of events, such as our flagship spring robotics competition. So I don't know if you guys know a little bit about robotics competitions, but there are really high barriers to entry. The cost is really expensive, and it's just really unaffordable for a lot of the students. So we focus on reaching out to underserved students in the Bay Area. So we have a team of students that work with the 20 to 30 high schools that apply to be part of our competition. And we provide them with mentors and all the parts that they need to participate in our competition and have an experience in robotics. And it's just a really interactive thing for them to do and get them interested in STEM education. And we try to bring them into the STEM field and see if they are interested in studying that in college. So yeah, we definitely have a table outside as well. If you would like to learn more about us and talk to me about how you could help out. Thank you.
My name's Josh. I'm from robotics at Berkeley. We're an undergraduate student group that puts on robotics-related events and supports student-led robotics projects on campus. This semester, our big thing is called Dorm Ex Machina. It's an open design challenge for students to automate dorm living with robotics somehow. So we provide funding to the teams and mentorship, and then in November, we'll have a pitch night where they pitch their prototypes that they made. So some events we've had in the past, we had an AI ethics panel last semester. We had a robotics startup night. Just last week, we had an Internet of Things hackathon with over 80 attendees. Next semester, we'll be having a diversity in robotics panel. So if you're interested in talking about robotics at Berkeley with me, I'll be outside, just like the other student groups. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Japna and I'm an applied math major and computer science minor at Berkeley. So I'm a representative of Techquity, and Techquity is a collaborative space created to unite clubs and work in solidarity towards equity in tech in order to strategically give voice to the underrepresented and underserved students so that their concerns, needs, and ambitions are heard by staff, faculty, professors, and even in the professional world. We essentially function as a bridge between minority students and allies, and between students and industry professionals. And in the past, we've hosted town halls and social barbecues to increase awareness of diversity in tech, amongst other tech organization leaders on campus. We're also focused on professional development, and we planned events such as Landing an Internship Week. And in the process, we've collaborated with multiple tech organizations on campus, such as BESA, SWE, and Hackers at Berkeley. And our aim this year is to expand to provide more crucial resources to students, especially focused on technical interview study sessions and education. So you've also got a table outside, so please feel free to drop by, and thanks.
Cool. So I'm Drew, mechanical engineering senior and co-founder of Enable Tech, and we're a student organization focused on addressing needs faced by individuals with disabilities, specifically in the community, and kind of, as Rujna mentioned earlier, not focused on creating things that would necessarily make money, because we're looking at lots of issues that are left out by typical commerce, because there's the population that we're working with usually have fixed incomes, and they're very individualized solutions for those individuals. But the idea is taking projects or challenges inspired by individuals with disabilities in the community, who then work with us on a weekly basis to come up with solutions for those specific challenges, and then try to make them easily prototypable and then online for then other people to hopefully be able to benefit from those projects. So we meet weekly on Tuesdays in Jacobs, and we'll be moving over downstairs. And yeah, we'll have a table out there.
Thanks,
Hello, everybody. My name is Shankari. I'm a fourth-year PhD student, and I'm not doing a student organization. I'm actually here to talk about my student project. That's the E logo out there. It stands for emission. And to talk to the need for having more idealistic projects, I'm hoping this qualifies. What we're trying to do is to see if we can make urban planning be more agile. I know most of us who work in software have moved away from the waterfall model a long time ago, But currently, urban and land use planning is still very much on a waterfall model. There's a long, multi-year-long design phase, and then something gets built, and nobody knows whether it works or not. So if you could somehow, magically, figure out what people were actually doing, like what modes of transportation they were using, where they were going to and from, then maybe you could make changes, see how they worked, and then do the things that worked and not do the things that didn't work. So as part of doing this giant vision, we've built an app that will track your travel patterns automatically in the background on your smartphone, classify them into walk, bike, and transportation, show it to you as a travel diary, and then we've hooked it up to a game so that you can play with your friends and try to motivate yourself to do better. We're working with campus planning to now deploy this at UC Berkeley in fall as part of the Bike to Cal Challenge. And we hope to see, with the data that we've collected, how we can actually translate that into, urban planning and knowing from the small set of people who we have, how we can extrapolate and so on and so forth. I have a demo booth outside, so if you want to play around with phones and see what it looks like, I'm happy to show you. Thank you.